Let's jump over to the move of the week, Juan. I'm going to pull it up here on the screen for you.
The move is basically a technique learned by a master, Jake Shields. I learned this sequence at the Pleasant Hill Academy, California. I believe it could be 2008. Anyways, I was breaking down a move. I want to see it from the beginning. Okay, high single. Then you walk your opponent against the wall and utilizing the wall, the cage in this case, um, applying pressure with the top of my head against my adversary's chest. Then utilizing my shoulder on his thigh. Then I do like a small step with my left feet, and then I do the technique called running the pipe. Could be also called pulling the chain. I was telling the guys that were listening while I was teaching the move, utilize the wrestling pulls, utilizing the forearms pressure with the grips hand connected. And yeah, it is like absolutely utilizing three pressure, shoulder, making sure our head is in the right position on the chest of our adversary. Then a small step from the pipe, utilizing the pulls. Then we do like a small little transition. See, like I try not to telegraph too much. See how we push the leg. I push the leg, the knee of my adversary. Then I get side control. Then making sure the side control is switching right on time, and then do like a getting mount position, securing the mount position that Cesar Gracie teach. I believe is one of the greatest mount position in the game. You can check primetime Jake Shields when he dismantled Dan Henderson. He destroyed different adversaries. Ground and pound a little bit with and then switching to a basic arm lock from the top.
Yeah, and this move is familiar to me because if you trained at El Nino Training Center with Juan when Juan was teaching me, but this is what they teach all over El Nino Training Center, where you take the single leg, you suck it up from your arms into your chest and really apply that pressure. And Juan, correct me if I'm wrong, this is a dirty white belt talking, but and then when you run the chain, it's basically like a little half circle, right, with that foot, just a little half circle to get them off balance. And as you see right here, your knees, bam, those knees tight together. It's all in the knees, just sucking that in and not giving them any space to pull that leg out. You see it a lot of times, those guys don't have it tight and that leg just comes out, especially when you're slippery with the sweat and everything like that.
Half circle is exactly what it is. I have been difficulties trying to teach even in Spanish. I make my students down here to learn English. I let them know, like I do, that the terminology is so precise, precision beat power. I make them do the homework, try to study what it means and try to interpret what it means, precision beat power. And then we need to be precise, not only in the boxing aspect, everywhere, man. Wrestling also, you need to be precise. Check it out. We're utilizing the wall, I have wrestling background. I don't have, I never competed NCAA. I never competed. I did college wrestling out here in Venezuela. I did. It's very, very small. We only have maybe a total of 5 different clubs in different states that do wrestling. And it's different, yeah, you can check. I did some training at Stanford University, thanks to Alex Coriano and Travis Lee. That's where I truly took my wrestling to a different level, utilizing the wall. Yeah, you can surprise really really good wrestlers. I'm doing wrestling against different guys. Could be from here, could be from anywhere. And if they don't do the wall takedown, they 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 kind of freak out. They feel the difference, and it's not the same just regular wrestling and utilizing the cage in this case.
And Juan, we had our in episode 1. This is episode 2 of Under the Radar. In episode 1, the move of the week was the single leg, and you mentioned the head preparing for the guillotine. The head was kind of on the side, and I believe you shoot your ear towards the body. On this one, it looks like you have your head and chest. Is that correct?
Exactly. Yeah. If we check the difference between the technique from last week. The last week, the first chapter was with the head outside, making sure like everything is different. Even the similarity is we're doing a half circle, but the difference is like when we're doing with the head inside, it is like a stepping in, utilizing the head against the chest. On the other side, it's like we're just utilizing the hips, especially. When with my adversary leg, I have my adversary leg on my groin, and then I utilize the lifts, the hips, and then pick him up. But anyways, in this case, it's different half circle, different technique, and there is so many details to work. There is always something to work, especially the difference utilizing the head on the chest.
Yeah, and I know we actually discussed this on the Water Tower podcast episode number 9, where Juan was a guest with me and my co-host Nick Milan. When I trained with Juan, it was the fundamentals. It was like a basic, a beginner jiu-jitsu class, but man, and he would stress the fundamentals. And I remember being like, come on, get to the good stuff. Let's go. Cause I've trained before. I want to get to the subs, but man, the side control, my side control was never better. I mean, I could get higher belts in side control and just hold him there and just wait till they exhaust out, because Juan broke down. If you see here, he sucks him up. Once he gets on top of him, he gets the side control, and you see Juan even pull him closer. He corrects it and gets it sucked up. You get your right knee on the hip, your left knee next to the head, and just no space whatsoever. There you go. Suck him up right there. And by the way, just in case listeners aren't understanding what we mean by the half circle, or I think Juan, what did you call it? Pulling the chain, Juan, or what do you call it? Running the circle, running the chain? Running the pipe,
pulling the chain.
Running the pipe.
Slash, pulling the chain, slash everything else.
Running the pipe, pulling the chain. It's his right foot when he grabs the leg and he's standing. The right foot, you see, it swings a half circle, and that will throw the guy off because his leg's already taken, so he has no balance. But just in case viewers weren't quite understanding that, I want to make that clear. Awesome. Anything else you want to say about the move, Juan?
That for now, I'm done with the move.
Okay, cool.